Hi, thanks for coming through. I'm Star. Of course, this is the ascendstar Tarot, and this is going to be our weekly reading for all of our sun, moon, rising fire signs. So that means if you are Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, this is going to be your weekly reading for March 14th through the 20th. Please keep in mind that time is fluid, so this may very well resonate at any time throughout March or anytime we have this energetic lineup again. For all of your personal readings, you know that you can reach out to me at my outlets that will be listed below. So I just decided I wanted to actually come in, switch it up a little bit, do some live interpretations for you all instead of just having the cards sit there. Now, I usually don't do these because, as you can hear, I don't actually pick my cards. I'll allow the cards to drop. I feel like if I pick the card, I don't feel like that is spirit talking. I feel like that is me picking up on energy here. So this is how we are showing up right now. So let's see what we have here for our water signs. And keep in mind, as usual, anything on YouTube is going to be a general reading, so it's going to apply to the collective, to the masses, to anyone who is actually watching. Okay. So, fires. Like, there is a lot going on right now. So you guys are actually showing up as the Nine of Swords. So I feel like mentally you're in a place where there's clarity. You're finally able to see. I feel like you've come from a place where you've been having restless nights, trying to figure out what the next move is, like what it is that you are going to do and how you're going to move forward in doing those things. I feel like a lot of business, a lot of things dealing with business have been on your mind, especially with that Four of Pentacles that is there. You may very well be at a state or a place right now, like you didn't know, like mentally you may have felt stuck. Like things just like were not moving for you. Like, what is going on? Like this cannot be life. This cannot be how it goes. Like, I feel like maybe, you made a bed that you had to lie in and you just like were not ready to lay there. Like, I feel like I'm definitely getting this vibe of, this is your bed, now you have to lie in it. And it kept you up and thinking and contemplating, not really knowing like where to go or what to do next. I feel like, there was a time where you needed to speak but didn't really know what to say, or you had these ideas that were coming up but you didn't know mentally they were there, but you weren't able to bring them up physically. And I feel like now is a point where you are actually able to do those things. Like, you're able to bring the light, or able to bring them down. I feel like it's been in your head for a long time. Now we're sitting here, we have this 10 of wands. Like, that is your desires. I feel like your desires is to be able to move forward, to accept the new beginning, to there is hard work that you've put in. There's hard work ahead. But I feel like, so sometimes I look at the 10 and I feel like, there could be a burden. Like, maybe too much could actually be going on. But when I look at this 10, it's like, you've put so many ducks in the fire, right? And it's like, I feel like you're just ready for all of them to take off. Like, you have your head down, and you have your head down and you're focusing on all of the things or the accomplishments, the things that you're actually trying to do. And that's like really your only focus right now. Being able to bring all of those things into fruition. Like, I usually don't see this, but in this card, I'm actually seeing I see a teepee. Like, I see you like, like building your own foundation, or like your own house to to bring and put things in. Um, it's definitely a new foundation that you're walking towards. I feel like you are tired though. Um, the burden is very, very heavy. But this is the completion of the cycle. Like things are actually coming together for you at this point. Um, but the load is heavy. So I feel like you're trying to be mindful um, of what it is that you actually do want to take, or what it is that you're gonna take on the journey with you. Because I feel like at this point, I feel like you're trying to choose your battles. Like which way do you go? But with that Nine of Cups, with that Nine of, wow, so I ain't say Nine of Cups for no reason. So, your wish fulfillment is definitely coming through. But with this Nine of Swords here, it's like you're working through the mental process of being able to let go. Definitely what is helping you right now is that Page of Swords energy. So the Page of Swords is coming in, and, it may be a delay. Things may not be moving as fast as you wanted them to move, or as fast as you thought they would move. But the change is definitely coming in. It's you being able to, I feel like a lot of you have been working on your throat chakra, being able to actually speak what it is that you want. I feel like for a long time, because you felt trapped, or because you felt like you were not enough, because you felt like you weren't educated, or maybe you didn't know enough. Maybe you didn't have enough skills. Maybe there wasn't enough money. Whatever it was, like, it messed with your throat chakra, with your ability to be able to speak your truth or walk your walk. But now it's like you're coming through, and, you have your foot on solid ground. And your other foot, although it's not solid, is placed where it needs to be. So you're like building and you're growing on it. And mentally, like you're coming in, and all of these thoughts are manifesting and bringing you in things that you want, that you dreamed of. It's like, like your head is in the clouds, but you're smiting the clouds down, like you're taking them out. Like, this is my chance, this is my opportunity, I'm doing it now. Nothing is going to change what I have going on. This is something that I have. This is some, like I said, like you've had sleepless and restless nights about this, and now you're at a point where it's like, look, like this is what I want. This is what I am going after. Um, it's almost like, like you are. So it's like, now that you have that clarity, you've analyzed, your thoughts, um, and now you're ready to, now you're like ready to move forward, because there was a delay. Like there is definitely a delay here. We have the Nine of Swords, we have um, the 10, and we have the Page. So it's really being able to, everything that you're trying to do right now, everything isn't going to work out. I just have to be honest with you, especially with that 10 of especially with that 10 of Wands here. You have to pick your battles wisely and figure out how it is that you're going to go through with it. I feel like the page that wand, excuse me, that sword that he is holding is the idea that you decide to take and run with. Although it is going to be a delay, it is still going to work out for you. So you're sitting here, you have the Four of Pentacles that is actually showing up in your in the position for a negative. So this is like you being stubborn. Okay, like let's just be honest and call it for what it is. This is you being stubborn. This is you not moving forward. This is also you being cheap. um like you have all of these great ideas, you have this foundation that you've built, but you're not really, I won't say that you're not investing, but you're being cheap. You're not quite putting in enough time. you're being stubborn in how you move, and that's probably what kept you up most nights. Um, is your inability for change, or your inability to be fluid, or you not actually being able to trust and see spirit. Um, Throat chakra. Like, I'm getting a whole lot with the throat chakra. Like being able to talk your talk and walk your walk. It's like you talk this talk of freedom, of 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 ascension, of rising, of growing. And but in your day-to-day life, like, you're stubborn. Okay. So, like, I hope that makes sense. Like, I hope that resonates. Like, I am, if you listen to me long enough, you know that I am, my sun sign is a fire sign. Like, so sometimes I read the cards, and, they tell me about myself too. But definitely our outcome card that we have here is the Queen of Cups. Now, with this Queen of Cups coming in here, it's like you are very loving, you are very kind, you're compassionate, you're very loving, you're very kind, you're compassionate, you're the person that others can um, deal with, or others are looking for. Like, there's a lot of healing that goes on with you. Like, you have a lot of people to teach. And that may be why, you've been so built up, or, you've had so many restless nights. Like, you have to be able to move with the fluidness of spirit. You have to be able to balance out, bring balance to your mind, bring balance to the physical. Um, and actually to remove the delay. Like, the delay is actually, the delays that are coming in, they're for you. Like, they're actually helping you, especially with this Page of Swords. It's helping you get your throat chakra together. It's helping you to be uh, more stable in what it is that you're doing. um, be mindful of being dreamy and unrealistic, um, especially with this queen being on top of the Nine of Pentacles. It's like, excuse me, with this queen being on top of the Nine of Swords and the um, Ten of Wands. It's like, like, sometimes, um, I'm not telling you not to dream big, because this is Pisces season. This is dream big. But if you're dreaming big, you can't be stubborn. You have to be able to go with the flow of what is going on. Um, like, um, I feel like, like, some of you actually need to budget. Budgeting is something that you also have to work on. That may be a part of the actual delay itself. Um, but there is a lot of healing, there's a lot of opportunity, um, that can come along. And some of you, like love is something you really need. So you maybe love hurt, and love has caused a delay as well, your emotions. But you are definitely, I feel like you're self in tune, like showing up as this nine of swords. You know what it is that you need to do. You're wise. You know how it is that you need to move forward. You know, um, as long as you continue to put in the work, as long as you continue to be Aries, as long as you continue to be passionate and driven, as long as you continue to be Leo, and, not afraid, of being in the light, not afraid of change, as long as you continue to be, the Sagittarian, and you learn, and you use the knowledge that you've obtained, then you will definitely be able to take these things further. And if love is what you're looking for, if this is all about a love reading, then it's the same thing. You got to stop being stubborn. You got to learn how to pick your battles, and you got to speak your truth, okay? So I definitely hope that resonates with you. Let's see what our oracle card is. So our oracle card is the Four of Seas, which is desire. Like I said, there's something that you really, really, really want to do. So let's see what our oracle card says about it. And this is a moon in Cancer, so you're definitely in your feelings with that Nine of Swords there. All right, so this sensuous woman knows her desires and how to bring them to her. Her full emotions are in concert with the changes of the moon comfortable in her being with the ebb and flow of her life. She encourages you to trust your heart's desires and to receive the pearl of wisdom that is hidden there. This is the time to draw to you what you truly desire, to own your power and receive your ultimate fulfillment. Know that your heart's longing is yours for the action, and with the intensity of your desires will bring it to you. So, like I said, that Nine of Swords, you know what you want. You know what you need to do to get there. Regardless of the delay, keep doing what you're doing and get there. I hope this is a great week for you, my fire signs. If you have not yet, please go ahead and like and subscribe. Hit the bell. You don't want to miss tomorrow's energy.